Another example about culture, and that's a big issue with entrepreneur. You see, when you start a company small, take Apple, a real example, you can read about it in a book called The Okai, okay? So when Apple started small, they were a very creative driven culture. So it's a similar to our models. So on our model as well, Apple will come out as very creative. Steve Jobs was amazing. They were driving initiative, trying to push the market, failing here, succeeding there. What happened when they grew in number and started to compete with IBM, creativity was no more enough. They needed control, hierarchy and structure and competition. And this is where Steve Jobs was no more fit for the job. And actually the culture somehow pushed him out.
Yeah.
And this is an issue. But again, when they needed him in the future, because they were lacking creativity, he came back. So long story short to say that many entrepreneurs, they start with certain value, which get diluted when they scale up. And they fail to see how the culture is changing when you grow in numbers as well. And it happened, even I used to work as a CEO in a company, in an NGO actually, and I could see that when I came, they were still hanged on their old value when they were maybe 20 people, but they became 400 and it was so different. And try to make them understand now you need a different model for this number. But back